Hey everyone, welcome back to The Ride with Lance. And today, my mind is definitely thinking young. Remembering those younger days when adventures weren't so concerning. And now, flash forward to today, when you have to show a little concern about those adventures. Because, you know, as men, we are always young in our mind. And for some, that's a hard realization to come to. Because our minds tell us we want to do it. We see things. We see things that the younger guys are doing, and we want to do them too. And in our mind, we can do it. But in reality, we have to think twice. So how many of you go online, you start watching YouTube videos, you see these guys on the mountain bikes flying down the hill, going over big jumps, just looking like they're having all kinds of fun. And in your mind, it's, you can do that too. If only you had the right equipment. Well, so what do you do next? You start searching and looking up mountain bikes, different brands, different models. And in your mind, everything's okay. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be fun. So you're searching and you find a bike, and then you start looking at accessories that you're gonna put on it. You know, because these guys who do the downhill, you want the same stuff they have, because you know if you have their stuff, you'll be right there with them. So you do all the searching, you get this list together of everything you want. And then you're about ready to pull the trigger and hit that purchase button. And that little voice in you says, wait a minute. You know how old you are? Now, how many of you have had that little voice do that to you? Now, this could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Probably more of a good thing, because it makes you think twice. About what you're about to get into. Then you start thinking about your body. And those questions come up. Can I handle this? Am I going to go out there and just look like a total idiot? Am I going to get hurt? Am I going to get stuck out on a trail all by myself somewhere? Those questions start popping up in your head. Yep, I've had them too. It seems like the older we get, maybe the little more cautious we start to get. And some would call that getting wiser with age, while others would call it giving up on your dreams. But I'm here to tell you, you don't need to give up on your dreams. Maybe you just kind of need to redirect it and look at other options. Options like a fat tire e-bike, a city bike. Something that can give you the best of several different worlds. Maybe you're the one who wants to really do a lot of off-roading, but you've come to realize you don't want to do that hard off-roading like you see in the videos. But you would really enjoy just cruising down a dirt trail through the woods, next to a river, next to a stream, by a lake. Maybe in a campground. And that's okay. Or maybe you're the one who likes this, likes riding on a bike path, exploring the city, just seeing different things. Well, that's where I think the popularity of these types of e-bikes have come in, and why we're seeing a kind of a surge in e-bike riders. Not only young, but I see a lot older, and I think that's absolutely great. Because it means for those, they're not giving up on those dreams. It may not be the dreams they started with, where they were flying down a hill with their hair on fire, going off of a 30-foot jump at, 40 miles an hour. But that dream may have changed. And I think that's exactly why we're seeing a surge in e-bikes. Or it could just be that since I got one, I'm just starting to see them everywhere when they were really there in the first place. Oh, it looks like they're coming through and fixing all these big old stutter bumps. Finally, our tax money going to something. But anyways, what was I saying? Keeping the dream alive. Staying young at heart. This will keep you young at heart, even if you're not doing the daredevil stuff. It gets you out there. It gets you out in the fresh air. It gets you exploring places around your city that you probably just fly by in your car when you're driving. I know I've found several places I've never seen before on an e-bike, just around our city. This trail right here is one of them. So what do you think? Do you have those younger thoughts of memories past? And you want to bring those memories back to life, but in a new way? Well, e-biking might be just for you. So I would suggest maybe start looking into it. maybe try renting a couple different kind, a fat tire, a city bike type, and see how you like it before you go in for that big purchase. But at least it won't be a purchase like you started originally, wanting to get that electric mountain bike with all the accessories that was probably gonna run you somewhere between $5,000 and $7,000, or maybe more, who knows. Versus something, you know, maybe a third of the cost that brings you just as many smiles. And frankly, I think these bikes turn more eyes than some of the fancier mountain bikes. Seems like people are always in wonder when they see these big fat tires coming. Hopefully not scaring them, but maybe striking that spark in them about getting out on some of their own adventures. Well, I just wanted to get out for an after-work ride, and that's been on my mind for the last couple of days. Don't want anybody to give up on their dreams. Just might have to adjust them some. Well, anyways, that's all I have for today. And I will see you on the next video. So, if I get through this, there we go. Bye for now.